Walmart. Hey guys, hey. So today I have a feast of a meal here. We have Jollibee. So I have Jollibee. I haven't had Jollibee in a long time. I did a road trip once and ate Jollibee. There's a lot of Jollibees here, and I'm gonna give it another try. The chicken is really good, but we're gonna try the rice, potatoes, and I'm gonna have another go at the spaghetti. And we're gonna talk about a creepy Kuwaiti jinn story. So this was a 9-piece, and Salah came and took his share, which he eats more chicken than me. Some things I eat more than him, but something he thinks he eats more than me. I have a huge gravy, and there's small gravies that came with it, so we're gonna make a mega gravy. Yes, I want a mega gravy. So while I'm setting this up, because when I'm eating, I know you guys don't like what I'm talking, I'll start talking about the story. Basically, somebody brought this to my attention, a viewer, and I looked more into it, so thank you for, I have the garbage here, whoever suggested that. One of the keys to doing mukbangs and not stressing yourself out is keeping things tidy. So I do try to do that as much as possible. Thank you for suggesting that. So I looked more into it, and there's actually a lot of stories about it. This singer, this Kuwaiti folk singer, very popular in the Gulf countries, had a very, very successful career as a musician here in the Gulf countries, and especially Kuwait, and her name was Nora, I think, Takakaka. So this singer apparently went to a wedding, got invited to sing at a wedding, and it was a wedding of jinns, apparently. It was like a non-human wedding, okay? Now, jinns are like, in the Arabic world, they don't believe in like ghosts, but they believe in jinns, which are spirits, lower form spirits, lower than angels, and they're made from fire, okay? And there's some terrifying stories about jinns that I've heard. So this Nora and her band get invited to play. She was well known for her beautiful voice, by the way. So this was in 1997. I'm gonna get this big bucket out of the way. Yeah, let's start. I'm so hungry. Salah brought me some coleslaw. Beauty bite. I love their gravy. Potatoes are creamy and fresh. I love rice. I'm so hungry. The spaghetti. So this has like little hot dogs in it and like a sweet tomato sauce with cheese. Let's see about it, if I like it more now. I found it too sweet before, but
let's see if I like it now.
That's so good. This singer gets invited to the wedding, and she's like, I'm busy, you know, but the person insisted. And just like any person would do, they love their fans, like any performer would do. And like a good performer, you know, she was a really good performer and really cared about her fans, it seems, you know. And the person insisted, like, I must have you for my daughter's wedding. I must have you for my daughter's wedding. Was the mother of the bride who called her. I'm horrible at storytelling, sorry. But she's like, I must have you at my daughter's wedding. She's a huge fan. And Nora was like, okay, I'll make an exception, you know, we'll go. When they got there, they noticed that these people must be very wealthy, because like the wealth, everything was like super, it was a huge estate, 3-floor estate. And there were more people there than she had ever seen at any venue. When she got there, they were given a dressing room, a room to prepare. And she was greeted by these women who shook her hand. And she and another band member did note the same thing, that whenever they shook the hands of these people, their skin had a weird texture. And it was like their hands were not soft and warm like human flesh. In Arabic culture, to kiss the cheeks when you're greeting someone. When she was greeting the women. Ooh, that's spicy. Beauty bite. Dip the whole thing in gravy. Again, the women were mostly dressed in black and had pale faces. Kind of like me. I'm not a jinn. She noticed their skin was a different texture. And also wanted to note, Nora also did report that on her way to the venue, she felt uneasy. And like she was regretting her decision. Their fried chicken's legit. Jollibee's yummy. So they're at the venue. She goes to perform. She leaves the dressing room. And this is the first time she's seeing the bride and groom. And she thought they looked very bizarre. Not traditional, not custom for like a wedding. The groom was dressed in like old-fashioned clothing, not something you would see modernly at weddings. Bride was wearing a black dress with white dots and diamonds and jewels. So they were clearly very affluent people. Could never have too much gravy. I love the potatoes. So Nora also noticed that they were expressionless. They were like statues or mannequins. They didn't move, they didn't smile, nothing. After a while, she found herself getting oddly tired and worn out and a bit dizzy. after playing for a bit for the strange couple. So she decided to, her dressing room area was noisy down on the first floor, so she decided to try the second floor to see if there was a quieter space for her to rest. The second floor was eerie and creepy. It was like abandoned looking. So Nora entered the one room. It had one bed with like a worn out mattress, and it was all dusty in there. So she laid down and she fell asleep. And while she was sleeping, she had a nightmare, apparently, about a woman in an all-black dress chasing her. And when she woke up, she found that the bedroom door was closed, even though she knew she had left it open before going to sleep. She found that the door was closed and she couldn't open it. After a while of trying and trying, the door finally opened. And she was surprised and horrified to see the woman she had dreamt of, or the figure. But it was apparently a figure with like no features, but was like in a black attire. She saw that it was standing there at the door. So, her terrified, thinking maybe she's still dreaming, she closed her eyes. It's just a dream, it's just a dream. She opened her eyes and the woman was gone. But looking down the hall, she saw a young boy standing there and laughing. She heard the laughter. And the boy headed towards the third floor. So confused, she decided to follow the young boy. And just like the second floor, the third floor had rooms, but only one was open. And the door closed behind him. So at this point, Nora decided to go back down to the first floor and maybe notify people what was going on. There's a boy in the room. But when she went to turn to leave, something grabbed her leg, preventing her from going away. And a voice was saying, "Please, Nora, please sing, sing, sing." Like the voice was getting more insistent. Finally, it released her. And she went back down to the first floor. And the band was frantic. "Where are you? Like something's creepy going on here. We went to look for you." And they basically, when they went to look for her, they noticed how creepy the second floor was. And they also saw and heard things similar to what Nora had. At this point around them, they noticed people celebrating. And they caught a glimpse of the legs. And they were like hooved creatures with like hairy bodies. Like goat men, like what is believed in jinn mythology. So at this point, they were like, yeah, I'm out of here. Rightfully so. And they fled. And after that, they actually retired from music. So something must have really frightened them off. So messy. I think I read that Nora sadly passed away in 2016. May she rest in peace. But she was asked so many times to do interviews, and she always refused. And that's where I tend to be, tend to believe the stories more, because if she was just doing it for clout, she would be doing interviews. But it's rumored that she did do, after some really, intense begging of her to do it, that she did do an interview. Now, the interview cannot be found. I wasn't able to find anything. And the interviewer shortly died after that interview. It's pretty creepy, if that's true. Like, you wanted the interview so bad, be careful what you wish for, This food is phenomenal. I don't remember it being, I love it. It's very meaty compared to how I remember it when I tried it in Toronto. Oh yeah, I forgot to add. Whenever she did mention it to somebody close to her about where she had gone, the location, they said that place had been abandoned for some time, making the experience all that more mysterious, right? When I say fast food is fresh, what I mean is freshly prepared. Like, I've had fast food that's nasty, where it's like, you can tell it's been sitting under the lamps for gosh knows how long. Most of when I say it's fresh, it's like made to order. I don't mean that it's fresh, colorful produce. Very, very delicious. I hope Salah enjoyed his. He's eating in another room with Howie in his gaming room.
You're gonna beat yourself?
Yeah. Rakal BA set. It's for breathing machine. Yeah. Like CPAP. Hello, Sheriff. How are you doing?
I'd like to make a complaint. Someone stole my pickles.
But where is he? Or who is he?
I don't know.
Okay, he said that he don't know. Because pickles is something not important. Excuse me, I want to enter inside. Can I? Okay.
He said yes.
Thank you. So you was on the other side, right? Hi. Hello.
Hello, this is my abaya. The teacher has half a body. How cute.
And they were drinking water from here.
Okay. Wish it was full. Yum.
Hey sir, how are you? Excuse me, I need some pickles for my wife. Do you have?
Yes, good man.
Excuse me, do you have hamster toys? Hello.
Yeah. 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 We're getting married.
Yeah. Hi.
Here's all my collectibles.
The lady is looking at you.
Scary.
Hey Cinderella. What are you doing here? She look at you.
Hello, wanna be friends? Aye aye, Captain. I'm getting seasick.
We're gonna die all. Because you are the captain, now we're gonna die.
Ye have little faith, I will bring us to shore.
We are a bit tired, you know?
Yeah, the museum was bigger than I thought.
Yeah. Inshallah.
But this is fun exercise because you're doing something, walking around and learning stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I like this. I love these adventures, you know?
Yeah, me too.
It's epic. Oh, it's open. Wow. Ouch.
No, I better not.
Yeah, I think it's broken from.
Sorry.
Okay.
National Cinema.
Wow.
Whoa.
So you want to catch a flake?
Yeah, I can catch a flake here.
Maybe Evil Dead? Or The Grudge 2020? Horror movie, you know?
Yeah.
Our favorite. Someday you'll be the star of the horror movie. It's a cozy small barber shop.
Ah.
Babe, your friends. The penguin and seal together.
Thanks for coming with us. It was a very big museum and it's very hot, so we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, actually we didn't finish the whole museum because you know it's so big, mashallah. But
It closed, we got kicked out, so we finished most of it.
never mind. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have shawarma, but it's like kind of, you know how you can do deconstructed fajitas? Well, it's a deconstructed Syrian style shawarma. I love shawarma, I love shawarma, I love shawarma. Pickles, duh. Diet Pepsi. Oh yeah. So fresh. Let's load it up, load it up, load it up. Yeah, I'm hyper right now. Alright, beauty bite. So you saw my weigh-in. Thing is, I had a few videos recorded because I was gonna do a vlog and I weighed myself. This was like a few days ago, but I decided not to upload it and deleted the videos. Sorry if I have to do this, but it's because I have a chubby face and I don't want it when I chew to swallow my face. So anyway, I think I explained that before, but it does annoy me too. Anyway, I didn't want to bring my weight into it because I'm always on the fence about sharing my weight, not sharing my weight. I know that I have to do something for my health, so I need to figure out a strategy. When I weighed myself today before eating, I was surprised that I was down like 2 kg already. The video we posted on our couples channel from the museum, that was from a long time ago. I've been editing that forever and I still didn't do a great job, did I? I mean, we're gonna do these things anyway, so may as well make it fun video, you know, why not? Share it with you guys. A lot of you guys like it and I appreciate you guys who love our content. Oh, hands are easier. Don't be afraid to get down and dirty. I love being a foodie. And like with any other pleasures in life, sorry, eating and talking is a challenge. They're there to test us, right? If you've noticed, any of the pleasures in life, if they're done in excess, can be very toxic. That's why if you do food in excess, That's when you have the consequences of poor health, obesity, blah, blah, blah. So, but I love being a foodie. I love, you know, having food on my channel. You know, I started as a mukbang channel. It's drama-free content. I have to eat every day. So honestly, I'm going back to trying. I've tried many things, all failed because I'm not consistent with them. So I'm trying to find something I can be consistent with. And I'm trying to be balanced, as in what I've been doing is we're going back to the gym. But also eating one meal a day for my video, and in between that, fasting for long periods of time. Maybe like 16 hours or so of fasting. And honestly, especially since Ramadan, I really enjoy fasting. It can be challenging at first, but my body feels so good after it's like depleted all of its like stores. Is it glycogen? I don't know. This way I get to enjoy food, but I have to keep up the exercise. And as well, because any bit helps, and it does, you know, even after you finish exercising, if you weight train, you still burn calories. It's really good for your metabolism. So it's good on the body, good for the cardiovascular system, whatever, you know. So that, my dears, is my plan. Will it work? We will see. I'm trying it. I'm not coming on here all cocky and being like, this is how it's going to work. Because honestly, I'm not sure. Before I sleep, maybe like an hour before I sleep or so, I have some kind of fruit. Like I have cucumbers, pomegranate. It helps with hydration and vitamin intake. I take a B complex vitamin D, even though it's very easy to get vitamin D here. Just look out the window for like 10 minutes. The sun rises on the beach and we can see it. I'll show you a picture here. So gorgeous. So yeah, 2 kg down. It's a slow start, but there's too many good foods out there. And there's no restricting, because the restricting makes me panic. Red alert, red alert. So this way you can just say, okay, you can eat it, but you have to do other things to maintain. I know I sound delusional, but we will see with the weigh-ins, right? Have you guys ever had shawarma? They take this huge spit, pack on chicken, I think chicken breasts, marinated, and then it slowly turns in like a heat source, cooks it slowly. Salah's eating in the other room while I do my mukbangs, as I said, his own food. So thanks for listening to me, and thanks for watching this video and eating dinner with me, and I'll see you in the next one.
I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna drink for no reason and celebrate every season. Yeah, call my place the kingdom. 'Cause I got what you need.
Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like what you see, please buy my merch. Link in the description below.
Yeah, I hate it, I love it, I'm aimless and honest, feel weightless, I'm on it, 'cause I've waited and I want it, yeah.